You wake up. You go to work. You earn more than you did 5 years ago. And somehow, you feel exactly as broke as you did back then. Maybe more. You got the raise. You got the promotion. You did everything they told you to do. And the freedom you were promised never showed up. Here is the part nobody says out loud. It is not because you were lazy. It is not because you were bad with money. It is because you walked into something that was built on purpose. A quiet, invisible machine that turns hard work into just enough, and never more. They call it the middle class. I'm going to call it what it really is. The middle class trap. And by the end of this video, you are going to see the exact walls of that trap and the small, unglamorous door that the wealthy use to walk straight out of it. Let me introduce you to someone. You already know him. You might be him. Every month, money flows into his account. And within days, almost all of it flows back out. Rent, bills, groceries, the car, the subscriptions he forgot he had. By the time the dust settles, there is a little left over. And that little bit feels like proof that he is doing fine. But here's the trick. That cycle repeats. Forever. The same loop, the same month, just with bigger numbers as the years go by. He is not standing still because he's failing. He's standing still because the loop is designed to keep him exactly where he is, running fast and going nowhere. This is the first wall of the trap. When all of your money has a job before it even arrives, you never own your money. Your money owns your week. So our earner does the obvious thing. He decides to earn more. And he does. The raise comes through. For about a month, it feels incredible. And then something strange happens. The bigger apartment, the nicer car, the upgraded phone, the little luxuries that used to feel like treats quietly become the new normal. The income went up, and the lifestyle rose right up to meet it. This is lifestyle inflation, and it is the single most expensive habit in the modern world because it is invisible. Nobody hands you a bill that says you upgraded your entire life. It just happens, one reasonable decision at a time. Here's the brutal math. If your spending rises every single time your income rises, then a raise is not a raise. It's just a more expensive version of being stuck. You can make double, triple, and still live paycheck to paycheck. Because the trap does not care how much you earn. It only cares how much you keep. And the answer it wants is almost nothing. Now, who built this? Because a trap this efficient did not appear by accident. Picture the system as a figure in a sharp suit and a red tie, standing very still, holding a briefcase. He is not evil, exactly. He is just indifferent. He represents every structure that profits when you spend and stalls when you save. The system loves a good earner. A good earner pays interest on the card. A good earner finances the car. A good earner signs up for the plan, the upgrade, the small monthly fee. Every one of those is a tiny pipe draining a little of your future back to him. And the most powerful tool the system has is making all of this feel completely normal. Debt feels normal. Spending your whole paycheck feels normal. Having nothing left at the end of the month feels normal. When a trap feels like just how life works, you stop trying to escape it. That is the design. But the walls are not only made of bills and contracts. The strongest wall is inside your own head. This is where money psychology comes in. Most of us were never taught how money actually works. We absorbed a money mindset by accident, from our parents, from advertising, from the people around us. And a lot of what we absorbed is quietly keeping us poor. We learned that money is for spending. We learned that looking successful is the same as being successful. We learned that the future is far away and the new thing in front of us is right here, right now. So we optimize for the wrong feeling. We chase the quick hit of buying over the slow, boring power of owning. And the system smiles, because a person who feels rich for a weekend will work for the system for 40 years to keep feeling it. Wealth psychology flips this. The wealthy do not feel rich by spending. They feel safe by owning. That single difference, spending for status versus owning for freedom, is the line between the inside of the trap and the outside. Let me show you the leak that almost nobody sees. Imagine two people who earn the exact same amount. The first keeps nothing. Every dollar that comes in goes out. His net worth after 10 years of hard work is basically zero. Not because he did not work. He worked incredibly hard. He just kept handing the results to someone else. The second keeps a small slice, not a heroic amount, just a steady piece set aside before lifestyle can grab it. And that slice does something quiet and almost magical. It starts to grow on its own. The money he kept starts earning money, and that new money earns money too. Same salary, same job, same years. Two completely different lives. The only variable that changed was how much escaped the trap before the system could collect it. This is why the middle class stays poor even while doing everything right. It is not an income problem, it is a leak problem. And you cannot fill a bucket that you never stop to patch. Now, I have to show you the other direction, because the trap does not only keep you still. If you ignore it long enough, it pulls you down. Picture someone hunched under a teetering stack of red envelopes. Overdue, final notice, the minimum payment that never shrinks the balance. This is what happens when lifestyle inflation meets borrowed money and the loop finally tightens. Debt is the trap with the door welded shut. Because now you're not just running in place. You're running in place while carrying someone else's interest on your back. Every month you pay, and the walls stay exactly where they are. I'm not showing you this to scare you. I am showing you this because it is the most common ending of the story, and it is completely avoidable. The same small habit that builds the second person's freedom is the exact habit that keeps you off this path. The escape and the warning share the same door. So let's talk about the door, because here's the good news the system does not want you to hear. The trap has a way out, and it's almost embarrassingly simple. Simple is not the same as easy, but it is simple. Picture someone different now, relaxed, unhurried, not flashy, just free. The wealthy version of our story did not win the lottery and did not inherit a fortune. He just did one thing the trap is designed to stop you from doing. He paid himself first, before the bills, before the lifestyle, before the system could reach in and take its cut. He took a piece off the top and sent it somewhere the trap cannot follow. Then he let it grow. And he refused, year after year, to let his lifestyle rise every single time his income did. That's it. That's the secret the whole system is built to hide. Keep more than the trap wants you to keep, and protect the gap between what you earn and what you spend with your life. Let me make this real. Here are the 5 shifts that quietly walk a person out of the middle-class trap. 1. Pay yourself first. The moment money arrives, a fixed slice leaves before anything else can touch it. You do not save what is left after spending, you spend what is left after saving. 2. Freeze your lifestyle when your income rises. When the next raise comes, let your spending stay still and send the difference straight into ownership. This one habit alone defeats lifestyle inflation. 3. Turn spenders into owners. Every dollar you can redirect from things that lose value into things that gain value is a dollar that switches sides. It stops working for the system and starts working for you. 4. Kill the quiet leaks. The forgotten subscription, the interest you were paying without noticing, the fees. Find them and shut them off. Each one is a tiny pipe draining your future. 5. Change the money mindset. Stop measuring success by what you can show and start measuring it by what you can stop doing. Real wealth is not a bigger car. Real wealth is the morning you realize you no longer have to be afraid of the next bill. So, here's the truth I want you to leave with. The middle-class trap is real, but it is not a prison. It is just a door that most people never realize they are allowed to open. You were taught to run faster inside the loop. Nobody taught you that you could simply step out of it. Not with a bigger salary, not with luck, but with the unglamorous, almost invisible discipline of keeping more than the trap wants you to keep and protecting that gap like your freedom depends on it. Because it does. The earner runs forever. The wealthy just walked out. And the door was open the whole time. If this changed how you see your own paycheck, subscribe to Drawn to Wealth, where we break down the psychology of money one story at a time. And watch the next one, because the trap has more rooms than this, and I'm going to show you every single one.